富衛保險冠軍賽馬日排位抽籤儀式現在開始。
歡迎大家今日蒞臨出席2025富衛保險冠軍賽馬日嘅排位抽籤儀式。我哋今日嘅司儀我係朱凱婷 Heidi， 而我拍檔咧就係呢個。冇錯啦，富衛保險冠軍賽馬日咧將會喺今個星期日喺沙田馬場呢度隆重舉行㗎。當中3場矚目嘅就係國際1級賽事啦，總獎今日係高達7400萬港元㗎，包括係主席短途獎、富衛保險冠軍一哩賽以及富衛保險女王杯㗎。我哋立即開始主席短途獎嘅排位抽籤。好啦，我哋首先呢就係有請主席短途獎嘅13位馬匹代表上台㗎。係6號嘅驕陽明駒。
New Moment takes the ride. John Size is here. Helios Express. We're going to have a quick word with John when he's picked the stall for this horse, and he gets the outside here. Number 13, stall 13.
13號檔 John, please remain on stage. A good chat with you.
Well, John, you can only smile ruefully when you draw the outside the 1200-meter track here. But how is the horse doing?
The horse has done well. He's in very good shape. He's been remarkably consistent, healthy and well, and he's always sound. So obviously a little unlucky from there, but it's a horse race. You never know what can happen.
He's an amazing horse. He's very rarely out of the 3, but what might have been had he not run into QEII Rising the last 5 times, or 5 out of the last 6 times he's finished runner-up to the horse. With each passing race, do you strategize how you might do it this time?
No, I don't think there's much point QEII Rising is proven to be class above his rivals. He continues to do so. So the best that we can do, or we're happy to do, is try to get the major end of some of the prize money in each race. And fortunately, up to this point, we've been lucky to do so.
He's been a great credit to you. You must be very proud of him.
Of course, yeah. It's been lovely. He went to the 4 races of the 4-year-old series last season, and he's continued to race well.
John, best of luck with all your runners this weekend.
Thank you, and please help us draw the next one.
John
講到啦，咁其實咧馬匹啦就係呢個驕陽明駒嘅狀態非常之穩定嘅，咁當然咧面對強敵啦，星期日都會係繼續去努力啊。
And John has picked the horse that finishes in front of him pretty much every time. Number 1, QEII Rising for David Hayes and Zach Burt.
1號嘅嘉應高昇，咁我哋就由馬主咧梁生佢親自係挑選呢一個檔號，一陣都想同梁生傾下偈下。
11 straight wins, 9 of those with Zach Burton aboard. Mr. Louis is here for the QEII Syndicates, and he picks stall 4.
4號檔㗎，好麻煩梁生留步啦。好，我哋同你傾下偈先嚇，你好梁生，即刻想同你傾下偈啦。當然啦，我哋知道嘉應高昇咧一直嘅表現都係非常之亮麗啦。咁今次呢一個嘅國際賽事係咪都好有信心再次交出呢一張嘅成績表咧？
有少少信心啦，但係對手都好強。金鑽啦，日本嘅都係好強。
咁完成咗呢場賽事之後啦，我哋話啦，對於嘉應高昇嚟講，會有啲咩嘅計劃咧？
應該會參加珠峰嗰個比賽。
Thank you， 麻煩你同我見到下一位啦，就係3號金鑽貴人啊！我哋請鄭生可以同我哋揭曉埋個檔號啦。而多一陣咧，想同鄭生傾下偈㗎噃。
Lucky Sweyness won this race in 2023. Former champion, sprinter champion 4-year-old has been off over 1 year. Mr. Cheng confirms that Lucky Sweyness will come from stall 7.
係7號檔㗎，好，麻煩鄭生留步啦。咁頭先咧都講到啦，其實呢場你哋都係非常之咧係一個強嘅對手啦。咁我都知道你哋都好有耐性啦，等到金鑽貴人咧佢休息完啦，就係復出參加呢一場嘅國際賽事啦。隻馬嘅狀態點樣啊？
喺練馬師嘅關成個馬房嘅一個積極個工作底下咧，進度非常好。些少病痛咧都解決晒，係休養得非常好，馬係有啲狀態。就唔係十足。
咁今場真係強敵好多咯。咁其實嘅馬嘅情況同埋你自己點睇呢場賽事啊？
盡力而為，希望大家鼓勵。
Great support, thank you。唔該曬鄭生。呢個時候咧，我哋請所有嘅馬匹代表連同我哋一眾嘅主力嘉賓、團夫嘅代表咧，影翻張大合照，又同大家重複下呢個抽籤嘅結果。跟住開始就係富衛保險 賽嘅排位抽籤。我哋有請就係富衛保險冠軍一哩賽嘅13位馬匹代表咧，可以上堂，亦都可以同大家介紹下馬匹啦。
Okay, the first horse is Voyage Bubble, number 2, Voyage Bubble.
係2號嘅遨遊氣泡。Thank you and please be seated。好啦，我哋請
Voyage Bubble's trainer Ricky Yu is
Ricky
here.
先拔頭籌啦，同我哋抽出個檔號先。
Has been dominant of late, 3 string grade 1s. And we're going to have a quick word with Ricky if we can, before he picks the next, or unveils the next horse. Ricky, just
Ricky，我哋想同你傾下偈先，係咪都已經揭曉咗啦
hold on 1 second.
？OK。
Yeah, Voyage Bubble, Ricky. I'm not saying he stepped out of the shadows, but he is now the dominant horse on FWD Champions Day. How excited are you at the prospect of yet another Group 1 win at the weekend?
Certainly, we can do it again. It'll be very exciting to see him run on Sunday and see the great achievement that he had.
And this is a horse who's shown top-class form at this distance of a mile, but he's also shown top-class form over a mile and a quarter, over 2,000 metres. What swayed the decision to come here rather than the QEII Cup?
He had a 2-month break and had a nice break, and so I think it's easier task for him to win for a mile rather than 2,000. Although he done well over the 2 distance, I picked it over the mile to start with.
He's incredibly versatile, incredibly consistent. Tell me what he means to you and your whole stable now.
We're very fortunate to have him, to train this kind of a horse. And up to he had achieved now, although he's a 6-year-old, I reckon he's still have a bit of improvement in it.
All the very best. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
And you're going to pick our next horse for us.
係12號嘅祝願，我哋請車女士可以係抽出檔號啦。
This chair is here. I think they're happy. Draws the inside in stall 1, My Wish, as I said, beating a short head in the derby.
我聽到啲開心嘅掌聲啦，係1號檔㗎，幫我哋揭曉下一位。
The next horse to be unveiled, very interesting runner, number 6, Galaxy Patch.
6號嘅標誌銀行。
Welcome, daughter of Galaxy Patch's own Monsieur. Stall 11.
係11號檔，唔該晒。
A winner last year, Beauty Eternal.
4號嘅永遠美麗，我請過晒揭曉之後都想同阿 Patrick 傾兩句喎嚇。
Andre Anzani taking the ride now for Patrick Kwok, stall number 5.
好，麻煩 Patrick 留步喎，又要同你傾下偈啦。
We thought we'd bring you some more good luck, Patrick, because I think we did this on this day last year, and Beauty Eternal surprised a few people, but not you, by running the race of his life.
It did surprise me a lot, actually.
Did it?
Yes, but with the race this year, it will certainly surprise me more. With two of the best milers in the world, Mr. Brightside and Voyage Bubble. But racing is racing. Let's hope.
And what setup do you need? What circumstances do you need for Beauty Eternal to spring back to life like he did in this last year? Well, it was very wet, of course, last year.
Yeah, it's a bit wet last year. We did have much wet track this year. Seems like the weather will be a bit wet during Sunday. Hope it will help him relive his form.
And your family have already had a dual winner of this race in Beauty Generation. So for Beauty Eternal to do it as well, what would that mean for you all to come back and back up in a race like this?
It'll be a really big surprise and big odds, but we'll certainly be really happy. And let's see on Sunday.
And wherever Beauty Eternal goes, Beauty Joy will follow. Who's going to win the private battle this time?
They seems to be really close friends and in a good family. They're always around each other. Hope they'll be at the front.
All the very best. Thank you very much, Patrick.
好啦，麻煩 Patrick 同我哋繼續揭曉啦。咁講到咧，上年係勝出都好驚喜，今年 樂觀派同埋係遨遊氣泡咧，都希望個濕地嚇會有機會帶嚟好運啦。係7號嘅裕皇贊助澳洲嘅賽區，一直都要咧同馬主傾下偈噃。
Ray Montague, part of the significant ownership here of Royal Patronage, draws stall 3.
So please, can you remain on stage? A quick chat with you, Mr. Montague.
A remarkable horse, Ray, Royal Patronage. I'm not sure there could have been many or maybe even any who've won stakes races in Great Britain, Australia and the United States of America, and here he is now in Hong Kong. How much pleasure has he given everybody associated with him?
Enormous pleasure to everyone concerned. As you say, he's raced in 3 continents and won in 3 continents. He's a very tough horse, he's a very versatile horse, and wherever he lands he'll adapt. Doesn't matter whether it's a wet track, a dry track, whichever, he's very adaptable.
And with his recent form, a wonderful run in defeat and a terrific victory in Group 1 company, it seems to us that he might be getting a little bit better in his advancing years. Is that how it actually is?
Absolutely, and I think he'll peak on Sunday.
Why is that?
Because he's got a great team around him, the trainers are fantastic. Adrian and Gay and the people who brought him over here, they're just fabulous people, they know what they're doing.
Adrian Body's here, his co-trainer Gay Waterhouse, one of the great legends of this sport globally. What does it mean to your whole group to be associated with her first runner in Hong Kong?
It's absolutely sensational, we are so lucky and probably a bit blessed. So, I came here 30 years ago and it wasn't like this, and I've stood there with all the crowd looking down, it's such a different place, and to think that I'm back here 30 years later, it's a dream come true.
Incredible how just being a part of an event like this can really get you. Just tell me, Ray, how many Royal Patronage supporters there are here? Well, I think you've just earned a few more, but how many? How many bodies?
How many bodies? Probably about 10 to 15, I would think, of the good-looking ones over there. My wife says, Shirley and David, and a lot of other supporters. But when you're with Gay and Adrian, they how should I say, they just make you want to support them, and they just encourage you, and they're so happy for you, and you do well.
All the very best. Good luck, Ray. Thank you so much. Good luck to everyone involved in Royal Patronage.
The next one. 哇！30年後，我哋成千人再翻嚟啊！好希望咧，好享受呢種賽事，亦都係好享受我哋呢個香港賽事嘅氣氛啊！
And there is a certain irony in what we know that Ray is going to do, which is to draw Mr. Brightside, the Australian legend, number 1.
好啦，1號樂觀派。
And Luke Presty is here, just to confirm what we already know. Of course, Mr. Brightside for the Hayes brothers. Craig Williams, stall 2.
Right, will you have a
Mr. B.
quick chat with you? Please remain.
We'll be pressing on with things in time-honoured tradition. 9-time Group 1 winner, Luke Presty, Mr. Brightside. You waited till he's 7 to come here to Hong Kong. Is this the right time? And if it is, tell us why.
It's hard to say if it's the right time or not, but he hasn't missed a beat. He's out. There's a superstar in all our minds, and to come from a Geelong maiden to now Hong Kong is just life-changing, and he never runs a bad race, so yeah, onwards and upwards.
Those who are familiar with his exploits, those familiar with racing in Australia, know he is a legend, know he wears his heart on his sleeve, know how tough he is. But for those who aren't so familiar with Mr. Brightside, tell us why he's meant so much to so many people.
Just with the ownership group, we're just small owners and sort of hit the lottery, I guess, and he's taken us a wonderful ride. We've made lots of friendships along the way and met beautiful trainers. Lindsay Park, 3 boys have been amazing. The team at Lindsay Park have been amazing, and couldn't ask for anything more.
And there's a special symmetry here, of course, because Mr. Brightside, who's one of the talismanic horses running this weekend, as you say, trained at Lindsay Park by the Hayes brothers. Her father David trains QEII Rising, the big horse in the sprint. Even by their own cool standards, there's going to be some shredded nerves in the Hayes family this weekend.
I'm sure there is, but they've got a wonderful horse in Mr. Brightside behind them. So
it's wonderful to see you here, and thank you so much for bringing the horse. Adds so much to this event.
thank you, no worries, thank you.
Thank you, all the best on Sunday.
Luke.
And now we'd like to invite our officiating guests and also our club's representative and also Miss Pretty Lam of FWD Hong Kong, together with all our horse representative on stage for a group photo. 好啦，我哋即刻就係開始富衛保險女王杯嘅排位抽籤。好啦，我哋有請咧富衛保險女王杯嘅11位馬匹代表上台，同大家介紹下啦。我哋再次有請咧就係本會主席同埋富衛香港嘅代表林巧坤女士咧上台為佢抽出第1位嘅馬匹代表，係3號嘅琴鍵高就，唔該曬兩位請就座。
Adam Harrigan is here for the 2023 Japanese Derby winner. Damien Lane, likely to be forwardly placed from stall 10.
係10號當吉。
Number 2, Prognosis.
係2號嘅先健。
Prognosis assistant trainer Yasunari Kiyoyama is here. Prognosis second to Romantic Warrior in this race last year. James McDonald taking over, intriguing on Prognosis. Stall 6 in the colours of the Chalet.
6號檔， so please help us to draw the next one. 係5號嘅贏家。
David Price, Elvensonor's owner, is here and is going to pick stall 1. And before you do anything else, David, we're going to come and have a quick chat if we can.
Yeah, David, a quick chat with you.
Well, the highest rated horse in New Zealand, and he's on a right streak. How does it feel to be in Hong Kong, first of all?
So pretty unreal. 3 country boys coming to the big lights. So it's been fantastic. Hong Kong Club have been amazing horse.
And racing in New Zealand is on the up. This horse is on the up. You can tell us though, because most of us aren't really sure, how much of a step forward does he need to get competitive on Sunday?
It's hard to know that. We were ranked number 10 in the world in the limousines rating, so just don't know. We haven't raced against these horses. He's coming here at the top of his game. We can just hope that's not enough.
What are his greatest attributes? What's taken him where he is?
He's a strong horse. He can lead, he can trail, and he's got a high cruising speed. So he tactically makes him sort of relatively easy to ride.
And I'm getting the feeling that this horse has just made you smile for most of the last couple of years.
He won 3 Group 1s in 4 weeks in sort of over March. March 8th was the last one, and it's been amazing journey.
And could you have anticipated that kind of improvement?
No, he's always been pretty handy, but in the last 6 months even, he's just come of age. He won a Group 1 a year ago, but he's been unstoppable in New Zealand this summer.
We've got one Australian legend here, one other wonderful horse from Australia, and a flag flyer for New Zealand as well. It could be a pretty special afternoon.
We'll lose with all. It's going to be fantastic.
You're going to have fun?
Yes, absolutely.
I thought that might be the case. Very best of luck.
Thank you.
To the other stories.
To draw the next one. 頭先你話哇，見到佢嘅笑容啊咁啊，應該成個團隊都會係好享受呢一個嘅賽事。1號嘅歌利巨人。
Baron Philip von Ollemann, co-owner of Goliath, is here, and he is going to pick
9, stall 9.
stall 9.
9號檔。
King George winner, of course, brilliant King George winner. And Philip, a homebred horse of yours, running in the colours now of John Stewart at Resolute Racing, but you're still in the ownership. Your family have owned some wonderful horses. You've bred some great horses. Just give us an idea as to how much pleasure this horse has given you personally.
Well, this horse means everything to me because he is responsible for the greatest racing moment I've had for sure. And yeah, going back to our breeding, we've bred the dam line since 6 generations, the sire line since 110 years now, and it's just amazing being able to come to Tokyo, Hong Kong, this horse. It's a dream come true.
He ran a fine race in the Japan Cup in Tokyo, finishing a good 6th. he really streaked clear of a good field in the King George VI and Queen Elizabeth Stakes at Ascot, earning him that very lofty racing in the Longines World Rankings. What is the ideal scenario for him on Sunday to see a performance of that magnitude?
Well, I think because we're going down in Trinity to 10 furlongs, we'll definitely be happy if it's a quick pace. We want to be up there with the pace and then just hope that he still has a turn of foot and that Soumillon will ride in with the confidence that I know he has, and then may the best horse win.
And he is going to be a globetrotter all year. Is that the plan after Sunday? I know John Stewart, your co-owner, is keen to get a few more MRs into him. Are you?
Yeah, for sure. I think we're fairly confident that our main goal again this year is going to go back to the Japan Cup and really try and bring it back to Europe. And before the Japan Cup, we have a lot of races on the agenda. I do see Royal Ascot being one of the races in Prince of Wales. That's why we wanted to go down to 10 furlongs and possibly try and go back to back with the King George if it's possible. And then there are many races in Australia, the US. I think many German fans would also love to see the Lions run once in Germany. I think everything's possible.
This is a horse that's going to have a lot of stamps in his passport. Very best of luck for the weekend. Philip von Allmen.
So let's draw the next one. 話講到多利個人咧，今年之後咧係世界各地出戰啦，由東京嚟到香港之後，亦都會再翻去咧係出戰翻呢一個日本嘅賽事行色匆匆啊！
And Philip has unveiled number 11, Liberty Island.
係11號嘅自由島。
What a talented filly she is on her day. Yuka Kawada's going to ride in the Sunday racing colours, and Yuya Katayama, the assistant trainer, is here. Stall 11.
11號檔。 Thank you. Please help us to pick the next one. 2 more to go. 唔該晒咁多位，亦都請各位嘅馬交代表咧，可以聯同你哋嘅交號牌，我哋一齊單張合照啦。Time for group photo, and we'd like to once again invite our officiating guests and also our club's representatives and Miss Queenie Lam of FWD Hong Kong to join us on stage again for the group photo. 多謝晒咁多位，我哋今日咧係富衛保險冠軍賽馬日嘅排位抽籤咧已經係圓滿結束㗎啦。再一次多謝大家，亦都約定大家今個星期日啦，4月27號喺沙田馬場，我哋一齊見證呢3場嘅1級賽事。See you，拜拜。